Hey there, it is Friday and I'm back with some inspiration for you. So I just have a couple cards left from my Fairmont class to demo for you. So I'm going to show you the quickest one because I've got brownies baking in the oven. So if I don't make my card quick, my brownies are going to fail. And I need to feed the guys something good for lunch today. So I think brownies pair really good with tater tot hot dish. I don't know. I don't think the guys mind when I make brownies ever, no matter what I'm pairing it with, right? All right, so what I'm bringing you today is a Christmas card, and this one does come together relatively quick. And I think when it comes to Christmas cards and sending them out, like, it's always fun to find something that comes together quick if you're making several cards of it. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the products too, because some of them are out right now, but they will be coming back in. So let me get my camera turned around so that you can see what I'm working on a little bit better here. And I'm going to just make sure, yes, Fran's popped on. I just feel like, okay, my live's working if somebody's on. All right. So this was my sample for the class that I did, and I had the alternate paper here too. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make one of these for you. This one has more of the stars in the paper, and then this one just really fun gold embossed design on there too. So from the mini catalog, I am using on page 15 the Night Divine stamp set. I'm using the star trinkets, which hopefully will be back the middle of November, and this ribbon should be back in a week or two. I'm using that, and then the Shining Brightly, I just double checked on that. That's coming back the week of October 30th as well. So you can see that the sentiments in Night Divine are just perfect for so many Christmas cards. So I'm using I'm using Glory to God in the Highest, and then Joy and Peace for the inside. So that's where that's coming from. So hopefully that gives you some idea as to what's out and what's coming back in. And I just wanted to give you, another shot to look at the Shining Brightly Designer Series paper. It's so pretty. I'm not going to go through all the pages because I have done that before, but sometimes I like to give you a snippet of some of the other designs I'm not using, so it triggers your mind to go, oh yeah, that's right, or oh wow, that's in there too. Okay, so with this coming together pretty easy, I just have these pieces here, Night of Navy, very vanilla. I've got some distress gold 12 by 12 too, which is really fun to work with. And I usually, when it comes to 12 by 12 specialty papers, like you can see, I'm just using this tiny little strip, but it adds so much. So sometimes when you go, oh, you only get 2 sheets, my 2 sheets last me a long, long time. So I like to let people know that too. So my Night of Navy here, I'm just going to give that a good score here, right there. So it folds nicely. Card base is opening this way. And what I'm going to do is start kind of putting together my other layers here. So I have a couple strips of my Night of Navy cardstock, and I'm just going to measure those for you. So this one is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4, and then this one is 1 inch by 4 inches. And so I told them at the class, and they did really well. Like, make sure that you are using the right one for the up and down and the right one for the over. And they were like, well, of course, that's how it should go. But sometimes what happens in classes is they'll put, this one on, and they'll grab another of this size and go, oh, and then they'll cut it. And then we run out of this and have several of these left over. So it works when it works. All right. So the pretty paper here, I have cut that 4 by 5 1/4. Hi there, Lori. Hi, Tabitha. And I'm just going to tack that down right away, like so. All right. Okay, so I've got this. And then visually, I know when I put my greeting here in the corner, like I'm going to want these, I call them the ruffles of the decorative circle punch, and so I'm going to kind of want those ruffles to kind of line up, so I kind of know, like, okay, I have to have my navy up so far and my navy over so far. So I'm going to just put some adhesive here on that first 4-inch strip, like so, making sure I have it high enough to allow space for that circle punch here. And there we go, making sure it's even too across there. So Night of Navy over that. And then before I put on my next layers, I'm going to do the layering separately and then putting it on the card. So I've got this navy strip, and then I'm going to take my distressed strip, which is 1 inch by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to lay that on top. These are my school colors here, so it looks kind of special to me, right? Okay, and then this pretty ribbon. I can't wait till this comes back in because it's just so pretty, and I knew everybody would like it. Hopefully, I'm going to put my light on. You can see like the gold glimmery glitter in there in the Night of Navy ribbon. So this, what I do is just kind of lay it across, know that that's going to fit, and give it a snip. And then I'm going to take this and tip it over and just put a couple strips of adhesive with my seal and lay this into the adhesive, press that in, and then give it a ride up the top and then press that over like so. So we've got that going. And then I'm just going to put more adhesive on top of the ribbon and then down the sides of my strip here. And now that is going to go on my card. Whoops, doesn't need to be maybe that far over. Okay. Okay, so now we have this kind of as our card base, and I love how that comes together. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. Yeah, and this one is really pretty simple. Hi there, Pam. And like I said, I love cards that are simple, but really make like the recipient look like you went all out. Isn't that always like the fun thing? So now let's get some ink going with my Night of Navy ink pad. And I'm going to ink up the Glory to God in the Highest and stamp that out on some Very Vanilla. And I'm going to swap that for my decorative circle punch. I've always liked this one just because it just is a little bit more special than like just a plain circle. I'm just going to cut off that little edge there so that it fits into my punch a little bit better here. And then I'm just going to center that, which is really easy to do, especially when you stamp first and then punch. That's what I always tell my people, stamp first, punch second. And I'm not going to do anything extra or special with this. I feel like it's just going to easily go on the card front and be good enough there. Hi there, Julie. Good to see you on here. So let me put 4 dimensionals on the back side there. And then I can bring this over. And like I said, there's these bubbles, so I'm just going to make sure that the bubbles are centered here and then up and down and right on that ribbon. So that makes it easy to place that way too. And like I said, so quick, so easy. These star trinkets, Stampin' Up! Should have ordered in a million more if you agree. Come in a couple different sizes, the larger and then the smaller. So I'm just going to take the smaller of the star trinkets and put that right at the top there like so. And I just love what that adds to the card, just that little bit of bling there. And then I felt like it needed a little something more for bling, so I got out the festive pearls here that comes in the reds and the pool party and the silver. And this is like perfect because I've got 2 gold pearls left for my card, and that's exactly what it needs, is 2 off to the side. So have that. And I feel like that just kind of ties everything together and just makes the card look balanced by adding that on there. So for the inside, I don't want to go like too extreme just because for Christmas cards, or, you know, if you're sending it during the Christmas season, you probably have something to say or write. So I'm just going to get out my insert of Very Vanilla. That is 4 by 5 1/4. And from that Night Divine stamp set, Joy and Peace. And isn't that just so pretty? I love the sentiments. So I'm just going to get some seal on that adhesive and put that in the inside here like so, and we've got a complete card within just a few minutes. Like I said, class participants could choose between the Shining Brightly paper with the specialty paper with the stars, or with this pattern. I think they're both very pretty, and it's just interesting how differently they kind of take as far as the simplicity of one and the busyness of the other, but same layout, just different background cards that way. So let me get my camera turned around, and yeah, so that is, like I said, project number 5 out of 6. Because it's Friday, I feel like I just want to complete those Fairmont projects for you. So I'll probably be coming back early afternoon, sooner than later, to show you that last project, card number 6. And then I will have completed all 24 projects from my classes that I did in September. I didn't even know if I'd be able to do that with everything going on with harvest and such, but I knew that it would be fun to show you, and like I'm a firm believer, if I've made it, I should share it, right? And then just to touch base, those that are ordering this week using the October host code, they're going to get a package of these iridescent pearl basic jewels from me. So it'll be either mailed out from me or included with your order if you phone me with your order. So that's what I'm offering now. Thank you, Fran. Yeah, very simple, and yeah, the paper does all the work. If you know me much, oops, I think I just went sideways. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to. I'm not going to mess with the other comments to answer. I'll type them out later. So yeah, yeah, if you know me, you know I use a lot of paper for that reason. I love to let the paper do the work, and because Stampin' Up! Has such gorgeous paper, that's part of the reason too. So I will see you in a little while, not too much longer, and I'm going to feed the guys some lunch first. Take care. Bye-bye.